Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. Things have just, sorry, y'all. If I seem a little annoyed or agitated, just hold on. Just give me a minute. Hello, my name is Beautiful Edwards. If you're watching this, welcome to my 20s podcast. And obviously, as you can tell, we are in a new room and a new space. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Um, the people that follow me on Instagram will know that me and my husband just moved to a new state and we are in a new home. And that's why this setup looks a little bit different. So, to segue into that, this podcast is about being in your 20s and new beginnings. And y'all, my husband was supposed to do this with me today. I know I made a video before this one to go up next Tuesday, but he decided he didn't want to and he changed his mind, which is okay. But so I will be doing it myself and we will be just chatting. So it's just going to be me and let's get into it. So first off, I want to say I am extremely happy and very blessed that we are able to be in a new space and a new home. Um, it's been a long time coming. It's been like a year. My husband and I were in a space before this, and that space wasn't working for us anymore. And it was time for a change, a better change. And the change at the time was extremely hard. Um, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about the hardships that they endure behind closed doors and on social media, especially as influencers and content creators. Um, it was extremely hard. From moving from the place that we were in and having to go through some ups and downs, um, of just wanting better for our lives. So, yeah. And I feel like, especially in your 20s, you're definitely going to have to deal with some uncomfortable talks that you're going to have within yourself to kind of push you to grow. Like, God will definitely push you to be a better person, to change, to learn the lessons that you might need to learn, all of those quote unquote fun things. But I mean, at the time, they're not fun. But when you think about it back later on, you realize, okay, I had to go through that for that reason. Because now here we are. We are in a better space. I love the place that we live. It's like very woodsy. I like the people that I see that come out of the homes. Lovely families, couples. It's just really nice and it's beautiful. I love my home. Like, if I can't stress that enough, I thank God, because without him, once again, I'd be nothing, and none of this would be possible without him. Um yeah. One thing I want to say too, if somebody is in a season of new beginnings and trying to, like, they're almost there at that point where they're like, okay, like I have everything that I need. I just need that yes. I just need that yes. I need that okay. I need that approval to keep going. Like, this is your sign to just keep going. It's gonna work. Like, I remember having to look at all these apartments and looking at all these homes, and I was like, oh my god, like, mm, every time I go, either it's too high or it's not in the budget I'm looking for, or not even just that, like, the space that I was looking at, some of them would be already taken up. And I would be like, dang it, are you kidding me? Like, I was just about to, put in my application, put in this, put in that. And I was just kind of getting very frustrated sometimes during that process, because I'm like, I have everything that I need, but why does it seem like it's just not working? Like, what is the issue? What's the problem? And the more that I thought to myself and the more I conversated with people, I realized that things are meant for you when they're supposed to be meant. Like my home. Maybe if I kept trying to push things that God didn't want for me during that time and looking for these other places to move into, maybe I would never have found this place and I would never have the same luxuries that I do here than trying to move into the other places that I wanted to move in because I was just rushing. And honestly, only God will literally give his approval on what he says goes. If you understand what I'm saying, more of like, I might have looked at those places before this one and I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that. I want to move in, da 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 da, this, that, and the third. But God's like, no, 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 no. You don't know it yet, but I know it, that there's going to be a better place for you and you're going to love it. It's going to be everything that you need, everything that you want. Don't be discouraged because I said no here, because I have a better yes for you later on that will come in due time. So, yeah. So, this whole podcast is just about new beginnings, trusting the process, and that when you get to that final destination, be grateful. Um, don't take advantage, really soak in it and be in the moment, because I feel like sometimes when we do achieve that goal that we want in our lives, we tend to be like, for a split second, be happy and, we might be grateful, but then, we start nitpicking, or we're like, not as grateful anymore because, it's here. Like, I remember, side note and side story, I remember being in cosmetology school, and this guy, I think his name was Carl. I forget. I'm really bad at names, y'all. So please don't come for me, for those who have had me in cosmetology school and was there when this story was told. Um, is this famous guy. I consider him famous because he does famous people's hair. So he's a celebrity hairstylist, and he came to our school, and he, did a basically he spoke to us to give us some motivation and encouragement, and letting us know like, hey, this is where I started. I started in the same place as you, and this is where I'm at now. You can achieve it. So basically, he also said that when he, got to where he is now, sometimes before you get there, you have this idea of, how it's going to look and how you might feel. But when you get there, it becomes like regular. And I don't know if I'm explaining it right, or maybe y'all not following a little bit, but basically sometimes when we get to that destination, sometimes we're just like, okay, this is it. That's it. Okay. It becomes regular. And then you start wanting to go through the next, if that makes sense. You're just like, okay, that's done. I made it to this goal. Okay, what's next? Because you're not really basking in the moment that you already accomplished, if that makes sense. I hope I'm like, you're following along, kind of really understanding what I'm saying, because I know I can even attest to that. Like, there's certain things in my life where I reached a goal and a new beginning, and for that day, I'm like, okay, yeah, like I'm so excited. Here we go, this, that, and the third, and then I'm like, okay, what's next? What's next on the bucket list? What's next on the goal? Not allowing myself to really enjoy that goal that I met, that new season, that new moment. And I feel like a lot of people do that. I feel like we all do that sometimes, that we all get to a goal, and then for a split second we're like, we put gratitude towards it, but then we're just like, okay, what's next? What else is my focus? And you kind of forget that you did all this work to be where you're at, and you're not even enjoying it. So, needless to say, I know I'm going to always say that in my podcast because I'm noticing I'm saying it. I got to find better words, y'all. I got to expand my vocabulary. But um you really get to you really don't get to enjoy it if you don't kind of take it in. You know what I mean? Anybody who's going through a new goal or a new beginning, say you got a home, congratulations. New baby, congratulations. New car, congratulations. Anything that you decided that you wanted to accomplish and you did it, congratulations. And you will, not you will, but enjoy it. Definitely enjoy every single moment of it because life goes by so fast. Ooh, y'all don't mind that. This light that I put up in this new place, um, it keeps falling, so I'll fix it later. But enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. Any new beginnings because life does go by fast, and the thing that kind of grounds us is being present, is being grateful, is enjoying the even small moments and the little small wins. And life gets stressful, so when you're able to just bask in any of the good that you get in your life, really embrace it and amplify it as much as you can because life does get stressful. And sometimes we take more losses than wins, and sometimes we take more wins than losses. But yes, um I just want to say, also, anybody that is looking to move out, scared to move out, scared to do anything of that nature, I'm here to tell you you can do it. God will put you in a space where he feels as though you will flourish, excuse me, and he has the final say so of where you will go and move. And don't move by fear, move by faith, and knowing that everything will work out. Know that um even if you feel antsy right now, you're just like, I want to move, I see everybody else moving, or I see people doing this. Know that your time is coming. Your time is on the horizon. It is gonna be there. You don't have to be sad because you see anybody else doing something that you want to do. No, your time is coming up next. And when you do it, it's going to be way different, and it's going to be even more special to you because it's your own way. And God moved you in a way where he has it for you to be able to do so. Um yeah. And this is just a little chat for my little girlies or guys or whatever, I'm not, whoever watches. So, yeah, I hope this is inspiring to any of my people out there that are ready for the new beginnings. This season of my life, I am just very excited to see what else and things that God is going to reveal to me in this year. I love my space. I love my home. I'm glad I get to share this new beginning with you guys on YouTube and a little bit of Instagram because sometimes I post snippets on there. Um, just be able to share my life, and you guys will get to see the journey. And hopefully, off camera, there's a bunch of things that I'm trying to gear towards and personal goals of mine that one day hopefully I get to share with you guys, but that's not into the later future. Um so yeah. Hopefully next time you guys will see me. You will hopefully see my husband because that's why I have a second chair so we can do this together. He definitely won't be in the um next podcast because I already recorded that. That's already being published next Tuesday. So, and on that one, you'll probably hear me say that he was on here, but just letting you know he's not. So he will be on whatever podcast I have up next after that. Um, yeah. So, to my girlies and my guys and all of you guys, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm definitely gonna start getting more in into detail about certain things. I think I'm just for myself a little bit nervous to put everything out and be more than raw than I am now. But the more that I do this, the more confidence I gain, the more um reassurance I have in myself, knowing that I remind myself this is my platform, this is my creative expression, and that, I'm allowed to say whatever I want to say. And I think sometimes I forget that myself. So, yeah, you'll be seeing and hearing more conversations that go more in depth. But as of right now, especially with me being the one having to do everything as a content creator, it becomes strenuous and hard a little bit to post everything that I want to post because I definitely want to level up my camera game and setup. So as of right now, this is what we have, and I'm grateful for it because I still get to be able to bless y'all with the content that I have. Yeah. So anybody that is going through a new beginning, a new season, I want to say you got this. You're going to kill it. You are doing the best that you can. Um there's a reason for why you're able to do what you're doing. Thank God first. Um yeah, you're just killing it, and I wish you nothing but the best and success for this new beginning for you guys. I know I am excited for this new beginning for me and my husband's lives, and I'm just excited to see what I end up doing in this year, and I am also wishing that positive and good energy on you as well. So, whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, whatever new beginning that's starting for you, I hope it's extremely blessed and God keeps you covered and protected with any decision that you are trying to make in 2025. I love y'all, and I will see you guys on the next episode of my podcast. Love you.